Hello, it is time for another unboxing, and today is one that I am so excited for, and that is the October Illuma crate. Now, they told us what book was going to be in this box, and it's one of my favourite books of 2020. I absolutely adore the book, and I was very excited to see what the edition would look like, and it did not disappoint, I promise you. So without further ado, I am going to open this. So if you don't want to see what's inside the box, please stop watching. So the theme for October was life and death, and even just from this, like when they posted the picture with the theme announcement, I didn't even have to look at the caption to know that this was going to be the book that it is. I am so honestly, you don't understand how excited I am for this. Like, Okay, so the first item is this absolutely stunning tin. So this side's gorgeous, but then if you look at the back, it's green. Like, I can't, like, but it is just this little tin, which, you know, tins always come in handy. They don't have to necessarily be for pencils. They could be for anything. I'm not going to list what you can use a tin for. Literally anything. Next up, we have this little room spray. It's got Journey to the Afterlife, fragrance oil, witch hazel, distilled water. And I'm not going to spray it. I sprayed it yesterday and then forgot myself and walked through what I had just sprayed, and it got up my nose because, you know, I walked through it and it was stuck up my nose, but it smelt nice, so that was the main thing. But this is a really nice spray and I'll definitely be using this. Next up, we have this little photo frame. So this is a scene from Addie LaRue, which is but what I love about this is you can like take it out and you can take the print out. So that's actually on the frame and then that's the print, and it is just so stunning. I love it so much. Next up, we have this really pretty pin chain set. So it's 2 pins and it's got a chain link in them, and it is like the moon and the sun, and it's just so pretty and it's really reflective. But I really like this. Then we have these wooden tarot cards, which they are so pretty, and they are Hades and Persephone, and I really like these. They're just like, they're wooden. I've never seen wooden tarot cards before, and I really like the artwork on this. They're really nice. And the last thing before the book, I'm excited for the book. The last thing before the book is the monthly pin. Obviously, Illuma Crate do a monthly pin that goes with the book, and it is this gorgeous pile of books, and you can see the stars that are linked, which if you've heard anything about Addie LaRue, you'll get the reference. But I really like this pin. And then finally we have the book. Oh, you don't understand how much I love this book. So, if you know, the original cover is this colour scheme, so like navy-ish with like the gold and the pale blue. That is the theme of the standard and special edition UK editions. This is the Illuma Crate one. It's black and silver. This might be my favourite edition so far. I have the UK standard edition with the gold edges, I have the Forbidden Planet edition with the blue edges, and I have the US edition, which is a completely different cover. But this, I think, is my favourite. I love this edition, and look at the edges. They're like metallic-y, shimmery, and oh, I love it so much. So then you take that, and it's got them both on. I love it so much. I don't know what my voice just did there, but I love this naked hardcover. Like, look. And then the end papers as well. Oh, and then it is, of course, signed. And the end papers on the back are the same as the end papers on the front. This is absolutely stunning. I absolutely adore this book. It has been one of my absolute favourite books of 2020, and yes, I absolutely love it. So I am going to read you the blurb. France 1714. A desperate woman makes a desperate deal in the dark, a bargain to live forever but be remembered by none. So begins the invisible life of Addie LaRue, shadow muse to artists throughout history, forgotten friend, confidant and lover, slipping away with the morning light. Addie passes through lives, desperate only to leave a trace of herself, until the day she walks back into a small bookshop in Manhattan and meets Henry, who remembers her. After 300 years, Addie's life is restarting, but the devil never plays fair. As Henry and Addie's lives start to intertwine, they must face the consequences of the decisions they've made and the prices to be paid. If you have not read this yet, I was lucky enough to be granted an e-ARC, and honestly I almost cried when I got the notification to say that I had been approved for it. And I literally started reading it that day, threw out my TBR for the month and just read that. And let me tell you, it is one of the best books. I know there's a lot of people who haven't liked it, or have liked it but haven't loved it. But I think it might be my favourite V. Schwab book. And I've read almost all of her books now. So I would highly recommend this book. I literally will shout about it forever. I'm really sad that there are people that don't like it as much, especially people who thought they would. But obviously, it can't be helped. Some people, it's just not for some people. But it's definitely for me, and I will recommend this till the day I die. And I absolutely love it. It rips your heart out. It brings your heart back together. It rips it out again. It's just heartbreaking and beautiful, and I absolutely adore it. Okay, so now I've gushed about The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. That was my unboxing. My favourite item has to be the photo frame, because it's just absolutely stunning, and I love how you can take the picture out. It looks really nice in and out of the frame. So yeah, I think the photo is my favourite item. But that was my unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. As always with my unboxings, I will leave the names of all the shops and artists who contributed to the items in this box in the description box below. And I will see you next time. Bye!